Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of the Counselor Chronicles. It's been about 3 weeks since my last one, so I'm so sorry. Been busy. Life, life happens. So um, I know a couple of students have been asking about another one, so here I am again, making another video for you all. So today, I guess being that we're getting close for middle school, it's the end of the first quarter for you high school slash college kids. It's about halfway through your semester, so I, a lot of you guys are feeling I guess, the pressure. Some of you guys are actually relieved that things are going well. Others are feeling, things are getting a little hard now. So at this point, I guess I want to talk about the about perseverance. Getting through when things are not looking your way, when things are getting tough, how to keep going. And believe me, a lot of people find it a lot easier to just quit because some people it becomes the easy thing to do is things are not going my way, I'm struggling with certain things, so what I do is quit. And even though you may find that that seems like the best thing to do, it's better for you to write it all out, keep going, fight for it, and see what happens. Um, those of you who have played games, I believe me, played sports, it's some people do want to quit midway through and saying, "Well, I can't beat that team; they're too good. What can I do against a team that is stacked with all these different players? I can't do anything about them." You'll learn to find that at those times, that's when you actually get to find out what kind of person you really are, what you're built of, how far you can, what your limits are. So when things like that do happen, I say just keep going, keep fighting, don't back down, do not let up, just keep going, keep going, keep going, because you want to push yourself, you want to know how far you can go, and also not to let another team intimidate you by saying, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel and say, I'm done, I'm done. That's easy. That's easy. Anybody can do that. It's harder to be the person to say, you know what, I am getting beat by X number of points. I'm gonna go back in there. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep doing whatever it takes. It's hard to be that person, but we want everybody to be that. We want to be. We want to strive as a society that we want to do that. That no matter how things are looking, you want to keep going forward. I wish, guys and girls, I wish I could say that things are gonna go easy for you and everything's gonna be just rainbows and cupcakes, but it's not. Things are gonna be hard, and times you just want to say, you know what, I'm done. That's it. I want to give up. I want to throw in the towel and be done with. I want to sleep. I want to stay in bed. Don't want to go to school. That's easy. That's easy. Okay. The hard part is getting back up there and keep going. For a family member or dad or mom who maybe a single parent, they can just say, I'm done. I can't keep doing this. It's hard to work two jobs and raise kids and help with homework and do all the chores around the house, and it gets hard, and they want to throw in the towel and be done with, and maybe have their kid move with someone else, but they know that they're what they do is what they do for that child matters. So they're gonna keep getting up every day and go to work and go to their second job and do the best they can to provide. Some of you guys who watch this are probably living that. You see your parents doing everything for you, and you see the perseverance that they have is they're not giving up. They're not rolling over and saying, that's it, I'm done, I'm gonna just stay in bed today. A lot of your parents are doing that. They're working two jobs, they're working three jobs, they're doing whatever it takes to make ends meet, and for you all, so you can have everything that you desire, and don't be don't be ungrateful. If you see that, if those are your parents doing that, don't be ungrateful. You know, help them out, help lessen the burden that they're whatever they're doing, even if it's just doing chores, that helps out. Okay, so perseverance. It is Rocky Balboa had a great quote. It's getting up after being knocked down. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's easy to stay on the mat after getting knocked down. It's hard to get back up and go back at it with the boxer. It's hard. So right now, if you guys are thinking that your semester grades, your quarter grades are starting to stink and things are not looking well, reevaluate. Well, what happened? What have you done correct? What have you done? What mistakes have you done? And then correct them. Okay. Don't just say, "Oops, that's it. I can't. I'm gonna just get a C or a D or whatever, and that's it. I'm done." Find out what you've done. Maybe there's a couple things you've probably done correctly, and kind of evaluate what did you do right, and try to replicate that. What did you do wrong, and try not to do that again. You have to learn when things go wrong in your life. Everything is a life lesson. Everything in your life is a life lesson. Okay, so find out what's working out for you. Can try to do it again. What is going wrong for you? Um, try to ease it out of your life. Try to get rid of it because you don't want to continue to do these mistakes. You have to learn from these mistakes. Okay, so those of you who are doing excellent, continue great. Continue great. Continue to do a good job. Those of you who are struggling at semester right now or at quarter, you got a bad grade. Find out what you did wrong. Find out what you can do to change what you're doing. Nothing's final. Some of you think that's it. I'm at quarter, at midterm, I'm done. I can't keep this grades up. Oh yeah, you can. Yes, you can. It's all about wanting to. It's easier for you to lay down and say, "Oh, poor me. Oh, poor me. Everybody feels sorry for me." That's easy. It's harder to say, "You know what? I'm going to rise up. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my grades up. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get through my situation." That's hard. That is hard. I've never said it was easy. It's hard to do, but every single one of you watching this is capable of that. Every single one of you who's watching this is capable of rising once you've fallen. You have the ability. You have it. Maybe you've never heard someone tell you that you can do it, but you can. Every single one of you. Every one of you who feels that you're struggling, you can't keep up with a certain class or certain grade, anything. You have the ability to keep going. You just have to believe in yourself, one, and two is work hard at it, okay? You've got to work hard. Nothing comes easy, nothing, okay? Everything you have to work hard for. You want a certain grading class, great. What are you going to do to do it? You can't just say, "Oh, I want to get a B." How? I'm going to get an A. How? Are you going to study extra? Are you going to study extra days? Are you going to do the work ahead of time, review it, make sure it's done right, compare with one of your friends? Compare, not cheat. Compare. What are you going to do to make sure that you get that grade that you want? It doesn't. There's no magic lamp out there and wishing, wishing, making a wish, saying I'm going to get this, and that's it. It's not. It's hard work. It's my uncle used to say, "Burning your eyelids," but he said it in Spanish, so it made more sense. In other words, he studied. He studied. He always said, "I didn't get where I am by I burned my eyelids." In other words, he studied a lot, and by reading through with lots of light around him, he studied a lot to get where he was. So it was a lot about hard work. So you can do it. And right now is the time. Right now is the midterm. Time to reevaluate yourself. Some of you guys are going on fall break. Some of you don't have that fall break, which is actually really a nice thing. But it's time to take a nice break, come back, find out what you did right, what you did wrong, and change it, okay? Things don't always go according to plan, but you have the ability to keep going, okay? Every kid that I know when I work with starts off with a blank slate because I don't want to say, "Oh, he came in with discipline or with these grades." I'm like, kids can be molded. Young adults can be molded to the form that you want, to whatever you want to do, however you want to be. You can be molded into it. Some of you struggle. Some of you all just fight fight me, fight us. That no, that's not me. That's not who I am. Well, you can be it. You are your last defense. You are the one telling us no. You're the one telling yourself no. You want. I know deep down inside you want to do stuff like this, but you're just telling yourself not that you can't do it. You can. Find people, surround yourself with people who are positive, who are good for you. And you can accomplish a lot. That's for a different video about having positive people around you. But midway through the year, stay strong. Find people who are going to be positive around you, and reevaluate your situation. Find out what's working, what's not working, and change things. Every one of you is capable of it. I know it. Every single one. I am capable of being a better person, a better counselor, a better coach, a better everything. I am better at it. I can get better, and I have to evaluate my own work and see what I did right, what I did wrong, so I can change it. Teachers do the same thing, Principals do the same thing. We evaluate what do we do right, what do we do wrong, and what can we change. We're all on a constant basis of trying to get better, okay? So it's not just you, it's us too. So I'm going to also reevaluate what I've done right, what I've done wrong, what can I change for the next quarter coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you, Mr. Recker, for this topic, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.